Good morning, Saskatchewan, and happy Easter. We're going to replace this audience with one that is awake. Come on, you guys, get a grip there. Happy Easter and welcome. Wherever you are, you may not be at home, you may be visiting relatives during this festive season, and to one and all, let's officially say Happy Easter. We've got a special group of people in here this morning. Came in all the way from sunny Regina. They're from Eastview, actually, the Pack 29 Beavers. You can give us a wave there, folks. A couple of them are waving. They're mostly sitting on their hands. I don't know what's wrong. People worn out too much chocolate, I think, early in the morning, and already they're a little bit blitzed. We have a special guest also, Naomi, who is from Woodrow, which is near La Flèche, who is here today alive, she says, for the first time. She's usually here and not alive. And a happy birthday goes out to, do we have Naomi out there?
Yeah, there she is.
Oh, we'll get to Naomi in a sec. I also want to say a happy birthday to Maria Bartok out in Cupar, who became 11 years of age yesterday. So she's already older than 11. This is the festive season. Spring has sprung. It's been a pretty good weekend thus far. And we have an entire basket full of Easter goodies for you on this morning's program. So let's take a look at some of those goodies right now. We'll blast off this morning following the final countdown, courtesy of Europe's Europe.
That's incredible.
Yes, but exactly.
Johnny Carson makes a guest appearance on this week's Get Smart episode aboard the Orient Express.
Each heel. Now, clicking the heels together sets off a jet stream that lifts the wearer off the ground.
Well, what happens if you only activate one of the shoes while you're wearing them?
Well, I imagine you'd drive your leg up through your head.
Crowded House slides up from Down Under with their hit single, Don't Dream It's Over. And we'll finish up with Glass Tiger's Thin Red Line. This is our Easter special here, and we're going to feature cats. You know, it's kind of an Easter animal. And, of course, cats and chickens and bunnies. Now, I should mention right off the bat that we're going to have our second annual televised Easter egg hunt on this morning's show. Throughout our studio, we have Easter eggs hidden. Sometimes not hidden all that well, but they're hanging out, sort of. So throughout the show, you'll want to take note of where these things are, write down the location, and get that to us later. I'll give you all the details on our Easter egg hunt contest in a couple of minutes. But I do want to mention we have Easter rabbits on the show. A couple of young people have brought in their pet rabbits. I guess rabbits make very good pets, evidently. Somebody said easier to house train than Hector. Easier to house train than cats. So for those of you that are looking for a pet this time of year, maybe these people can shed some light on the reasons rabbits are good. Now, I mentioned cats. The classic cat fanciers have a cat show coming up next week, and Karen Matz is here to talk to us and show us some of the more exotic and rare breeds of cats, and you'll have a chance to talk to Karen later on. Also, Tom McManus is here. He's the provincial soccer coach, and we have a lot of our province's top aspiring and perspiring soccer players here to talk about youth soccer, because I guess it's that time of year now that the snow is gone, and they'll be out there kicking soccer balls around all day long. Also, make it quick calls, also some more really good jokes. Now, because it's Easter, some of you people may have made a mistake and forgotten to send Easter messages, let's say, to your aunt or your uncle or your grandmother, things like that. So we're going to give you an opportunity today to wish Happy Easter to somebody somewhere else in Saskatchewan, okay? So give us a phone call. The numbers are there on your screen, 359-1069 if you're calling in Regina, and 359-1076 if you're calling long distance. Give us a call and tell us your Easter message. We'll try to get on as many Easter messages as we can on this morning's program. But first of all, let's get to our first music video of the morning. This is from Europe. Now, this is a special dedication going out to the speed skating team. That's right, Saskatchewan's speed skating team that went to the Canada Games down in, where was it at? It was in the Maritimes. They went a long time ago, and it's taken me weeks to get this song on the air, but finally, here it is. It's the final countdown from Europe.
April 21st, the return of Eddie, the return of Iron Maiden. Set 99, welcome, Iron Maiden. CPI, DKD, and Night Out Entertainment present Iron Maiden with special guest, Wasted. Tickets are on sale now at the Agrodome box office. April 21st at 7:30 at the Regina Agrodome. Iron Maiden.
Here's the fabulous Atlantic Bee Mop with its built-in remote control wringer and thick special dripless sponge head that always stays soft and absorbent. Your hands never touch the water. To wring it out without bending or straining, just pull up the lever. And now, in addition to the interchangeable Bee Mop head sold separately, comes the new Queen Bee Mop, 28% wider for all those heavier cleaning jobs. Also available, the Shaggy Duster with telescopic handle and the Shaggy Dust Mop with flexible handle. Two other fine Atlantic Bee products designed to ease your cleaning chores. Sold everywhere.
Welcome back, Saskatchewan. This is our Easter special. Now, as promised, we're going to offer to you folks our second annual Easter egg hunt. I guess Easter and eggs have gone hand in hand, or chicken and basket, whatever, together for years and years and years. And so we're going to offer our second annual Easter egg hunt. Here is the information you're going to need. Probably you'll also need a pen and paper. Then write down the location of all 8 Easter eggs that we have spread around the set and around the studio. Now, we are not going to include the eggs in the basket, so don't say there's a bunch of eggs in the basket. But as an example, I'll give you a clue. There is an egg right here on the phone. So on your list, you'll want to write down, here is an egg on the phone. Now, there's 8 different locations that eggs are hidden around the set. So write down throughout the show the locations of the 8 hidden Easter eggs, and then send that in to us, and you have a chance to win this. Excuse me, I'll take off these ridiculous rabbit ears and put on this little set of headphones here. We have a portable AM, FM stereo mate thing right here. You put this in here. Sounds pretty good. Anyway, you have a chance to win. We'll give away 3 of these little portable AM, FM radios that look like this, and then they look like this. The ears don't come with it. That's just because it's Easter. Anyway, we'll give away 3 of these next week, so write down the locations of all those Easter eggs, and then send them to us. And we'll give those away next week. As I mentioned, this is where one of the eggs are, and I might give you clues later on. Or I might not. I'm not sure. Time now to get to this week's Get Smart episode. Now, there's a very famous person who makes a guest appearance in this week's show. He plays the part of a train conductor, and you probably know him as Johnny Carson. So here's Johnny aboard the Orient Express.
Is music.
18 unedited singles versions. New shoes. Glass Tiger, Kenny Loggins, and Simply Red. Doctor and the Medics, Timbuk 3, plus Pet Shop Boys. Sly Fox. The best album of its kind. This is music. 18 top 10 tracks. Let quality speak for itself.
Moo, 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 moo.
Moo.
When you want a chocolatey treat,
Moo.
that can't be beat.
Brown cow now!
Brown cow now.
Wow!
It's moolicious. It's fun to make. All you take is a squirt, stir, dip, squirt, stir, slurp. So here's a toast to the one we like the most. It's brown cow now. Brown cow now. Wow!
It's moolicious.
Because it's more chocolatey than ever before.
It's moolicious.
For your rubber boots and broken jewels, model cars, toys and jars, it's a snap. Can't you tell? It's Crazy Glue Gel.
All the strength of Crazy Glue 2 is now available in a gel for easier application, even on vertical planes. It gives you more time to fix just about anything and seal gaps cleanly without running. Crazy Glue 2 Gel, extra thick, extra strong, extraordinary.
For your rubber boots and broken jewels, the model cars, toys and jars, it's a snap. Can't you tell? It's Crazy Glue Gel. Yeah, Crazy Glue Gel.
is bigger. Snickers is bigger.
Snickers is bigger because it put more in. There's more to satisfy you in the new Bigger Snickers bar. More crunchy peanuts, more peanut butter nougat, more creamy caramel, more rich milk chocolate, more Snickers to enjoy, more Snickers to satisfy you. Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies. And now...
Snickers is bigger. Snickers is bigger. Snickers is bigger because it put more in. There's more to satisfy you. Yeah!
Okay, Saskatchewan, if you know this famous face, give us a phone call right now. The first person to identify who owns this famous face will win a Switchback mug. So get on the calls right away. We'll reveal the winner and whose famous face this is at the end of the show. A pretty good-looking famous face, I thought, actually. And somebody else with a pretty good-looking famous face has joined us now. For the second year in a row, please welcome Karen Matz. Hello, Karen, and thank you for being on the show this morning. Now, you're with the Classic Cat Fanciers, I believe, and it's a club or an organization, a group of people who get together. What does the club do?
The club, what it does is it brings people together who have a general interest in cats, whether they own a cat or not. They don't have to have a purebred cat, just a cat if they want. And we organize and put together a cat show every year.
Okay, now you've brought along some cats because the cat show, I guess, officially is next weekend. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But these are examples of some rather unique, certainly unique to me, cats. Maybe you can tell us about the white one here.
Okay, this is a white Persian, of course, you can see that. But he's also got a unique feature. His eyes are two different colors. He's got one blue eye and one copper eye.
Maybe we can see that.
Let's see if I can pull his head up. Here we go.
Oh, yes.
See?
For those of you watching in black and white, well, trust us. So that it's rare, I guess, for anybody to have two different colored eyes. So.
That's right. I guess it happens in horses, and they call it wall-eyed or something.
Right.
But
what's this cat's name?
This is Lotto.
Lotto. That's 649?
Right, right.
Okay.
Actually, he got his name because he had to have a bath twice a week to stay nice and white. You see, every Wednesday and Saturday, so he got called Lotto.
Yes, okay. Maybe you can pass that cat over to, we should mention we have a couple of helpers here.
Yeah.
So we'll shuffle in the next cat. Now, this is quite a different looking thing and doesn't appear to be enjoying itself tremendously. What's this cat's name?
This is Ebony.
Okay, and what kind of a cat is Ebony?
Ebony is a Devon Rex. Now, he looks like he's had a perm, and he's very, very soft. If you'd like to feel him, feel how soft he is, and see how warm he feels?
Yeah.
He's just vocal. He's not going to bite you or anything.
Okay.
Now, he looks as though he's had a perm, and it's been clipped off. He's like a poodle is to dogs, he is to cats.
And there's an advantage to this, I understand? That
yes, they're supposed to be non-allergic in the sense that people aren't usually allergic to them like they would with the other breeds.
I see, and that's because the hair doesn't come out as easily? Or?
Well, they do shed down, like he's already started to shed for summer. Like you see, he's gotten rid of a lot of coat around the neck area, but he will shed down in the summertime because he too will be too warm. Like this is a thick coat for him already.
Okay, that's a Devon Rex?
A Devon Rex.
Okay, and what about we have a third model here. It's from courtesy of Lee Iacocca, I believe. What's the name, first of all, of this cat?
This is Storyteller.
Storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and looks like has a story to tell. How are you doing there?
Okay, now this is a result of breeding a Persian with an exotic short hair. Exotic short hairs are first built or developed through the use of Americans and Persians. What he has is he's got the Persian plush coat. Feel him. Feels like mink coat, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, this feels like mine.
Yeah, right. And the only thing is that he has a short coat, but it's thick like a Persian coat. He has a Persian features. He's got the boxy face, the big buggy eyes, the small ears, the short little body.
Both eyes the same color.
Both eyes the same color.
It's nice to see that in cats.
Well, it only happens to white ones, though. You can't get a blue eye and a knot eye in any of the other colors, only in white cats.
Oh. Well, there's a bit of interesting trivia. If you folks would like to find out some more cat trivia or maybe some information on the cat show, give us a call right now, and Karen will be delighted to give you the answer. or make one up that'll have all of us fooled. Speaking of the cat show, it comes up next weekend. It's Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
Will there be a lot of cats there?
Yes, we have 147 entries in our show. And the entries come from all over Canada and the United States. We've got a cat coming up from Texas and about 6 of them out of California and some out of Montana and North Dakota.
Now, obviously, a show like that would be of interest, I guess, to people with unique or exotic cats, but I suppose people with just the normal bootsy around the kitchen, normal
We
house
have
pets.
a bootsy in the show, a household pet. We have a special division for non-purebred entries. They're called household pets, and they don't have to be any fancy cat or anything, just as long as they are a cat. And we have a special division where kids can show their cats or adults that are non-purebreds.
Okay, well, grab a phone call here and see who's out there. Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
Yeah, I was just wondering, do you breed cats yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you know a bit about dams and whatnot and how they're supposed to react when they're actually...
I'm sorry, I didn't get the last part of the question.
How dams typically react or are towards like their nature when they're in heat?
As to how cats react when they're wanting to be bred, did you mean?
Yes.
Yes, they're usually very, very friendly.
Oh, no doubt. But why when the cat, like I have one cat and she's never ever started doing this before, but she recently urinated on the floor a couple times for no apparent reason at all.
Okay, quite often cats will break toilet training simply because they're marking territory or else they have a medical problem that should be checked with the veterinarian.
Oh,
and if she's doing that, you maybe want to take her to your veterinarian for an examination.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck. Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
Hi, I would like to ask how old that white Persian cat is.
He's exactly 10 months old today.
Well, happy birthday to you with the stupid eyes. Happy birthday to you. I've got Meow Mix for you. 10 months today.
10 months today.
How old do cats get to be?
I have a 14-year-old neuter.
Wow, that's 103 to you and I.
Right. And he is 28 pounds, and he's also not eyed white.
A 28-pound house. You have reinforced flooring.
Well, we know where he is. When he jumps off the furniture, you know where he is.
Go to the neighbors. Thanks for calling.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Yes, I was wondering if the cat show is ever coming to Saskatoon.
Yes, there will be a cat show in Saskatoon in February, the third weekend in 1988. And it's the Parkland Cat Fanciers.
There's an annual cat show there?
No, they're just starting a new club this year,
Okay.
and the Classic Cat Fanciers have assisted in getting the club going there, and we'll be helping them with their first show.
Well, that's great. Thanks for calling. All right, bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi, I was wondering how old do cats get?
Well, I've had somebody tell me that their cat was 27 years old since I've been involved in the cat show this year, and that it's just alive and doing great.
Oh, yeah?
That would be pretty old. Have you got a cat yourself?
No, I just got rid of my dog.
I won't ask. Are you considering one thing about cats, they don't bark near as much.
They don't bark at all.
There you go. Big advantage. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
This is Heather.
Hi, Heather. Happy Easter.
Yeah, thanks. I was wondering how can you keep a cat from scratching the furniture?
There's various things you can do to alleviate scratching of furniture. First of all, don't strike the cat, clap your hands, or stomp your foot. The other thing is you can buy cat scratchers. There's cardboard prefabricated little boxes that are treated with catnip so that the cats will scratch on them. You can also buy scratching posts or make them yourself with carpet over lumber.
Right.
And treat them with a catnip or something so that the cat would go to them for scratching.
I've always had a lot of luck with marble furniture, too.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
yes.
Or electrified.
Electrified, yes.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah, bye.
All right, bye-bye. So just a reminder to all you folks, the Classic Cat Fanciers Cat Show comes up next weekend, April 25th and 26th. It's at the Saskatchewan Buildings in the exhibition grounds. It costs $2 for adults and $1 for children and virtually everybody else. Karen, thanks very much, and thanks to your helpers for bringing in their pets. Some very interesting critters here on our Easter special. And what would Easter be without cats? Just a reminder of some things on upcoming Switchbacks. Next week, of course, is our makeover competition. We have our 4 makeover winners who will get a new hairdo, some makeup tips, and or brand new clothing. Also, some pet grooming tricks. So we decided if we're going to redo these kids, we'd redo some pets too, which of course would be of interest to you people as well. In the next coming weeks, we have some people involved with rhythmic gymnastics. They're here for the big provincial Gymnastrata. Also tumbleweeds. I guess our provincial emblem is now also called a sailboat. Saskatchewan Drama Festival. Some of the regional winners from all over the province will be here. Of course, our Mother's Day special, something I'm looking forward to because, well, it's a chance to see my mom. We'll have the Riders on again. What's this, Revival 11, I believe it is, but they'll be back. Also a music special. We hope to chat with the Moose Jaw Snowbirds, and who knows, I might even jump out of a plane. That's right, skydiving coming up in the next few weeks on Switchback. Incidentally, the last Switchback of the season will be June 7th, by far the longest Switchback season ever, so thanks to all you people for the wonderful support out there in the province that allows us to go really a long time. We're going to take a 2-minute break and be back with some delightful chocolate in 2 minutes.
Hi there. Seeing as you're renting 2 movies, the third one is free. Would you care to choose another? At Cable Regina's National Video, when you rent 2 movies, Sunday through Thursday, the third one is free. That even includes the new releases.
Visit Cable Regina's National Video Store. Open until 10 every night and conveniently located at the corner of Park and Victoria.
Terrific. You know, I work closely with all kinds of people, so I use Chlorets. Because every time you're close to people, you've got to be concerned about bad breath. Only Chlorets have chlorophyll in rets. That's more effective than candy or mints. Because you never know when you're going to have to get tough with your breath.
Now you can win one of 2 Corvettes. See your store for details.
Discover a mountain of taste when you try the cool and crunchy Dairy Queen Peanut Buster Parfait. Or try the rich and creamy smooth Banana Split. Come taste the excitement.
Of Dairy Queen, we treat you right.
What's in today is out tomorrow. I prefer the things that never go. Like the taste of a Mars bar a day. It gives me what I want at work, rest and play. Things may come and go. Here's one thing I know. Mars will always be one of a kind.
The bells on the hill are ringing, ringing once again. Smile on the face of this age-old world that seems to say, Amen. It's Easter time. The bonnets are gaily nodding, nodding to and fro.
You got to admit, that is really bad Easter music. What would Easter be without chocolates? I tell you. Certainly not very profitable for the dentists. Now, recently in our city, in fact, as recently as yesterday, the Chocolate Festival just awarded their prize-winning chef with a big prize. Now, what it is a chocolate festival where all kinds of people, professional chefs and just regular types, put together chocolate creations. Sometimes it's chocolate sculptures or chocolate cake, chocolate pudding, something with chocolate in it. It's sponsored by the Landmark Inn here in Regina and Hershey's. Now, we happen to have the winning entry here, and you're looking at it right now. It is with white chocolate etched and then with dark chocolate inside of it. This is the Queen's Jubilee pitcher from 1952, and that's about 2 feet high by about 1.5 feet across, so it's a fairly... Pull back a little bit more, Ron, and we'll see that the chicken's there. Then you'll get an idea of just how big this thing is. There's the chicken in the top of the pitcher there. So this is the award-winning creation. It was done by Abby Medina, who works at Bartleby's restaurant in Regina. So thanks to you, Abby, for letting us see this giant chocolate thing. And I got to taste even some of the other chocolate things. It took them 6 hours just to do the etching. And then they had put a certain kind of oil on it, and then it had to be chilled for 2 days. So it was a big deal. It was a second annual chocolate festival. Maybe we can get them to do a chocolate chicken or something for us last year. Incidentally, Medina won a trip for two. That's Abby Medina won a trip for two to Edmonton, and he also won this 7-pound Hershey chocolate bar. So maybe the Queen's Jubilee is not your style, but believe me, if you like chocolate like I like chocolate, this is what the competition was all about. And thanks, Abby. We'll be giving you that Queen's plate back, and I'll be keeping this Hershey bar. Time now for some of the best and not so best jokes that we have received in the last couple of weeks. This is the Switchback joke competition. Today, 5 jokes, and the 5th joke will be our best jest, and the best jest joke this morning will win a Switchback t-shirt, as is traditional. Ready with the laughter or the whatever comes first. Our first joke comes to us from Glenn Heel, who lives in Regina. Here's the question. What do they call a cannibal that would eat his mother's sister? An anteater. Okay. Yeah, see, they're not necessarily tremendous. Joke number 2 comes from Kathy Gardner, who lives in Yellowgrass, Saskatchewan. Here's the joke. Why did Mrs. McDonald divorce Old MacDonald? Well, because Old MacDonald not only had a farm, but he had a chick here and a chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, there a chick. Oh, they kind of liked that one. Here is joke number 3, which comes from Carolyn Harrington in Regina. What do you get when you pour hot water down a bunny hole? Hot cross bunnies. That's, I guess, a very seasonal kind of a joke. We have a lot of jokes dealing with cats and bunnies today. This is a bilingual joke, it says right here, and it comes to us from Carrie Anderson up in Saskatoon. Here is the joke. Once there were 3 cats, and their names were Un, Deux, and Trois. One day they went skating on thin ice. The ice cracked, and all the cats fell through. The Un, Deux, Trois cats sank. Mesdames et messieurs, le troisième étoile, the 3rd star. And joke number 5. This is our best jest joke of the morning. These people, actually there's one person, will win this wonderful Switchback t-shirt as modeled by a couple of incoming giant-sized rabbits. Great looking t-shirt. That t-shirt will go to Matt Gray, who lives up in Prince Albert. Here is the joke. There was this guy, and he was driving on this highway near this farm. All of a sudden, a big brown cat runs onto the road, and this guy tries to swerve, but he accidentally runs into the cat. The guy feels pretty bad, so he kind of picks up this now dead cat and goes to a nearby farm. And when the person comes to the door, he says, I'm sorry, but I think I may have run over a cat. I'm not sure if it's yours or not. So the person in the farm says, well, what does the cat look like? And the guy goes. And the guy on the farm goes, well, what did he look like before you ran over him? Okay, that's our best jest joke of the morning. So to you, Matt Cray, you will win this delightful Switchback t-shirt. We'll send that up to you in the mail. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. As usual, we would like more and more and more of your jokes. So if you have a great joke, we'll promise to read it and potentially read it on our show. If we use it, it'll win the Best Jest Award, which means you will win a t-shirt. Here is our address. Send your jokes to Switchback. Care of Switchback at 2440 Broad Street in Regina. The postal code is S4P4A1. And send those jokes right away. We desperately need more and more of these great jokes. Time now for our second Switchback video of the morning. Now, this tune might sound a little bit like the Split Ends, and that's okay, because Crowded House have some members who used to be with the Split Ends. And this is an Australian trio. Incidentally, this song might even sound a little bit like Herman's Hermits. And if you think it does, then have your ears checked. This is Crowded House with Don't Dream It's Over.
Hey now, don't dream it
Welcome back, Saskatchewan. I got to tell you guys, I'm doing very well in the receiving of chocolate department. Aside from what I just got, like, at home on a personal basis, I got this 7-pound thing here from Abby. Some of the people in the audience here just gave me this box. I got a switchback egg, and I'm doing very, very well for such a svelte guy. What would Easter be without rabbits? I don't know. So we brought a couple of young people in with some young rabbits to explain to us the notion of having rabbits for pets. Now, these two young ladies joining us here on the couch are holding a couple of rabbits. This is Robin and Tanis Shellhouse, who live here in Regina. Good morning, Robin and Tanis. You have quite a variety in the sense of sizes here. You have one monstrous rabbit here, and then there's kind of just a little one over there. Now, explain the difference, where they come from.
This one's 3 years old.
The big one is 3 years old?
Yeah, about that. And the little one's about, I don't know, 6 weeks or something like that.
Oh, so how long have you had the little one there, Tanis?
A couple of days.
Just a couple of days. So that's kind of special to have a little bunny like that at Easter time. Yeah. What's the best part about having a little rabbit for a pet? Has the rabbit done anything funny so far? Have you used up a lot of newspaper? Yeah. How about carrots and lettuce? Do rabbits eat that stuff, or what do you feed your bunny?
I feed my bunny
What do you feed him?
celery and lettuce. That's all
I see.
he used to.
Yeah. Well, that's a cute little one. That's a different kind of a breed of rabbit, isn't it? A Californian, did you say?
Yeah.
Wonder why it's sort of a layback. The ears just kind of.
Yeah, it does that quite a bit, yeah.
Now this giant one here, Robbie, this isn't yours. Is that correct?
No, it's not mine.
Who owns this monster, and who's responsible? This thing looks like it's a 50-pounder.
Friends of my sisters.
They live in the neighborhood? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine when it comes to eating. Pardon me?
Across the street.
People across the street. Oh, I see. Well, they probably have some stories to tell about this. Have they just got the one rabbit?
Nope, they've got another one.
Ooh. Is it a boy rabbit and a girl rabbit?
Well, see, this is a boy rabbit, but they thought it was a girl, so they called it Fluffy. And their other one was a girl, and they thought it was a boy, so they called it Bert.
Okay, so Bert's the girl and Fluffy's the boy. Yeah. And they'll probably have a whole bunch more rabbits in a little while. Thanks for coming along. They make really good pets. They're kind of noisy, though, aren't they? Yeah, they keep you awake at night. I'm just kidding. Thanks for bringing in those wonderful pets. Anybody out there that's interested in pets might consider rabbits. A friend of mine raised rabbits for years, and there's a little bit of money in it. You can make a couple of dollars selling rabbits. Always cute at Easter time, too. They're very good. I'm supposed to mention now bowling shoes. Excuse me. Yes, I'm wearing bowling shoes. Before everybody phones in and says, oh, Bill stole bowling shoes, I didn't steal bowling shoes. The guy just let me have them. Aren't they nice? Green on the one side, and they're red on the other. It's hard to show you. Anyway, size 8.5. I'm wearing bowling shoes, courtesy of my good friend, I have his card here, Art Reinhorn at the Golden Mile Bowling Alley. So thanks to you, Art, for these wonderful bowling shoes. Incidentally, we've given bowling passes to everybody in this morning's studio audience. Thanks again for bringing in the bunnies, you guys. Oh, something weird is happening there. Thank you very much. I fixed that myself. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be right back with some more Switchback.
On CBC Radio 540, we're tuned in to Saskatchewan. Wake up every weekday with the Morning Edition. Dennis Grending and Dolores Haggerty give you a great head start on your day. Then it's Food for Thought on the Noon Edition, when John Beal, Betty Guild, and Dave Watson serve up the latest news in agriculture, business, and resources. Round out your day with Lindy Thorson on the Afternoon Edition. He's got all the information, plus lots of good music to keep you humming. We're CBC Radio Saskatchewan 540, your provincial station.
Thick and heavy. Thick and heavy. Thick and heavy. Thick and light. If you think you're seeing a mirage, you are. Deliciously thick, yet amazingly light.
A CBC television children's special.
This is incredible. You can just feel the magical power of the thing.
Enter the magical world of Blizzard Island.
I need to cast a spell to bring that little girl between dimensions. From her world into ours.
I don't know.
Who knows what's in store on Blizzard Island? Easter Monday morning at 9:30 on CBC Television.
To be alive, we are the essence.
April 21st, the return of Eddie, the return of Iron Maiden. Set 99, welcome, Iron Maiden. CPI, DKD, and Night Out Entertainment present Iron Maiden with special guest, Wasted. Tickets are on sale now at the Agrodome box office. April 21st at 7:30 at the Regina Agrodome. Iron Maiden.
Okay, Saskatchewan, if you know this famous face, get on the phone right now. Identify the name of the person who owns this famous face and give us your own name. You have a chance to win a Switchback mug. We'll tell you who this famous face is and who the super duper person is who found out whose face this is at the end of the show. Good morning, Saskatchewan, and welcome back. This is our Easter special. There are rabbits and cats and chocolate everywhere to be found. And that's the way it should be. Time now to make a couple of phone calls to people out there in Saskatchewan. Whoops, I have people flashing on this phone here. I'm going to make a couple of phone calls. If it's your phone that's ringing, pick it up and say, make it quick, I'm watching Switchback, and you have a chance to win an album. Whoop, there we go. You have a chance to win an album. No, not the Rock 86 album. Today we're giving away a brand new album. Okay, an album that's just as old as Rock 86, but it doesn't have a date on it, so you'll never know. It's the Hit Energy album. And there's some great tunes on this particular album. So you can win this Hit Energy album or one just like it if you pick up this phone and say, make it quick, I'm watching Switchback.
Make it quick, I'm watching Switchback.
Congratulations. Who am I speaking to, please? I'm sorry, who am I speaking to?
Jason Boyko's mother, Laura Boyko.
Well, hi, Jason's mom. Your son Jason sent in a list. I don't know if we can get a shot of this. It's
like, he printed that out on his computer.
Yeah, his computer went crazy. Used up a lot of paper and a lot of ink. 384 Your phone number's on here up in Saskatoon, so I couldn't resist giving a guy a phone call that went to all this much trouble. Now, are you going to claim this album as your own prize?
Well, I guess I'll let him listen to it, eh?
Well, it'll probably happen anyway. You'll have it there on the stereo. Thanks, Jason's mom. What was your name again?
Laura.
Laura.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that way I'll address it to Laura, top secret, and we won't tell Jason what's in it. It'll be big and round, and it says Hit Energy. Thanks for answering correctly.
Okay.
Have a great Easter.
Oh, you too, Bill.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We done good. Okay, time to make another phone call. If this is your phone ringing, pick it up and say, make it quick, I'm watching Switchback. You could win this delightful Hit Energy album displayed so wonderfully here by Coralie and Lucy, our guest bunnies today. This is another long distance phone call. There are some good tunes on this Hit Energy album. I can hear them now. Whitney Houston. Yeah, how will I know? That's just one of the many great tunes on this Hit Energy album, which could be yours if this is your phone ringing.
Good morning, happy Easter.
Good morning, happy Easter. Is this Kenna?
Yeah, who is this?
Kenna, this is Bill Wright, and you were supposed to pick up the phone and say, make it quick, I'm watching Switchback.
Oh.
And you know what you did? You said, good morning, happy Easter, and you did it so delightfully. I'd feel bad if I didn't send you this album. So I'll give you another chance, okay? Pretend I'm phoning you again. Ring. Pick up your phone.
Make it quick, I'm watching Switchback.
We have another winner. Congratulations to Kenna Barima. Is that the name?
Yes.
Barima, you live in Blaine Lake. Pardon me? Sorry, we're both talking at the same time. Kenna Barima, who lives in Blaine Lake, will send you this Hit Energy album, and obviously you're having a delightful Christmas morning.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks very much.
Bye.
Have a good holiday. Bye-bye. Thanks, Lucy and Corley, for holding on to that wonderful album. We'll be sending that off to those two winners within 6 to 8 weeks. Time now to get to the exciting conclusion of this week's Get Smart, featuring Johnny Carson as the guest conductor. No, he's a train conductor, yes, aboard the Orient Express.
If you're curious about why things are the way they are, join us for another season of Science on Wonderstruck, Wednesdays, 4:30, CBC TV.
Hi, I'm Howard Green.
And I'm Jenny Gibson. On What's New, we look at the news.
From a kid's point of view, we try to do stories in such a way that they'll interest you.
We talk to kids across the country because we want to know what you think.
So join us for What's New, Thursdays at 4:30 on CBC.
See you there.
This is music.
18 unedited singles versions. New shoes. Glass Tiger, Kenny Loggins, and Simply Red. Doctor and the Medics, Timbuk 3, plus Pet Shop Boys. Sly Fox. The best album of its kind. This is music. 18 top 10 tracks. Let quality speak for itself.
Snickers is bigger, Snickers is bigger,
Snickers is bigger because it put more in. There's more to satisfy you in the new bigger Snickers bar. More crunchy peanuts, more peanut butter nougat, more creamy caramel, more rich milk chocolate, more Snickers to enjoy, more Snickers to satisfy you. Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies. And now...
Snickers is bigger, Snickers is bigger, Snickers is bigger because it put more in. There's more to satisfy you. Yeah!
Men and women who wouldn't think of pointing a loaded gun at a fellow human being think nothing of drinking and driving. Drinking turns a car into a lethal weapon. Disarm a drunk. Don't let him drive. Let's not meet by accident.
I really hate Easter music. But happy Easter to everyone, and thanks to all of you people for sending in those Easter messages. Hopefully we've been able to get your message on the phone, or from the phone, and put it on the show. Joining me right now is Tom McManus, who is the provincial soccer coach here in Saskatchewan. You work with the Saskatchewan Soccer Association. Would that be correct? Good morning, and welcome to Switchback.
Thanks, Bill.
Tom, this is the time of year, I guess, when young people's hearts turn towards the pitch, scoring goals and heading balls into championship nets and things like that. True?
True, very
true. Yes, soccer is on everyone's mind. Young men and women are playing soccer more and more these days. Now, you've just recently come to our province from Ontario, I understand.
That's right.
What's your impression of soccer here in Saskatchewan?
It's getting good. The indoor game is very well developed, and we're getting more and more now for the practice for the outdoor, so a provincial team should really be picking up.
Okay.
I think even the grassroots is coming on good.
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of our young aspiring, and as I mentioned, perspiring soccer players here this morning. Tom, I'll get you to just step back over there, and I'll step back over here, and I'll let you introduce who these people are.
Okay. First of all, we've got Bernie from Regina, Peter, Regina, Paul from Regina, Kirsty from Regina, Russell, Rhonda, Javier, Maxie. Unfortunately, they're all from Regina because of Easter. Couldn't get all those people in.
Well, it's not that bad that they're all from Regina, but we did try to get some people from outside of the province. Yeah, we did try to get some other people,
because there's a lot of other small towns that are actually playing a lot of soccer now.
That's right. Now, Tom, you're involved with the under-15 provincial team, I guess, trying to select the team. Who are some of the young stars out there in our province?
Oh, we've got some of them here today, actually. All the boys that are here today are actually trying out for the team. So they've got a very good chance of making it. In July, we're going to be playing Manitoba and Alberta for the regional playoff. If they win that, then they go to Nova Scotia in August, playing the Nationals.
Okay, now I know when I played soccer, which was when like the world was still black and white, not a whole lot happened. We just used to kick the ball back and forth to one another and not really know what they're doing. But nowadays the skills are very developed. And maybe we'll get these kids back here to just start doing your thing, passing the ball back and forth, doing the foot skills and things like that.
Great, yeah.
It seems to have really developed, I guess, to us in North America and more particularly in Canada because we weren't really exposed to soccer all that much before.
That's right. Well, I think it's helping with the coaches are getting more and more developed as far as taking certification courses and everything else. So the kids are getting a lot better, particularly the smaller ones as well. And I think these ones will prove to you what they can do.
Do things.
Spread out and away
These
you
people
go.
are now going to do things behind us. They are doing
Without hitting
soccer
us.
things.
Okay.
I saw, it was a Pele, that guy.
Yeah.
He's going like this. They can keep the thing.
So that was for you and you missed it.
Sorry, I missed the passer. And they can keep it going there for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Actually, let's, Tom,
You and I get out of the way.
We'll stand over here and we can just watch these people do their thing for a little bit. Keeping it going on your feet. Now, it's not something that you do all the time in the game, but it's just a way to control the ball, keep it away from the other team. And
That's right. Ball juggling is very good for you because that way you get accustomed to the ball, and when it comes to you at any situation, you're more comfortable and you can control it.
do you have any idea how many people play soccer in Saskatchewan?
In Saskatchewan, we've got about 10,000.
10,000?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is, yeah. It's growing very much, and especially with the indoor game, as I said. We just had our indoor provincials last weekend. 16 and 18-year-olds were here in Regina, and 12 to 14 were up in Prince Albert.
What's the most important thing now? There's probably going to be a lot of people out there watching, and they realize the snow is gone. They've got a week off from school now or work, and they might want to get involved with soccer. What's the most important thing for them to do? First of all, I guess get a hold of their local soccer association.
Get a hold of your local within your city and join up for one of the clubs.
Now, what if you've never played before? Is that a problem?
Not really. As I said before, the grassroots development of soccer now with the coaches is helping out a heck of a lot, and we've got some very good coaches at young age groups. We've got mini soccer being played up to under 10-year-olds in some cases, and it's played on a half field.
Played on a half field. Is that now? Maybe you can explain mini soccer a little bit.
Yeah, it's mini soccer. You play 7-a-side soccer. That way the children get more touches on the ball, making them a better player. And it's, as I said, it's played across the field, so it's half the field. And the coach is actually on the field allowed to help the players out, so make sure they're going the right way and things like that.
Now we should make it clear to everybody that it's there's boys and girls teams. Do they play on the same teams?
Some of them do, yeah. I believe here in Regina and in Saskatoon area, up to some 14-year-old teams still have boys and girls playing the same team. But I think most of the reason for that is we just haven't had enough girls signing up.
So if we can
get more girls in, then they're going to have their own league and it'll be much better.
Okay, so that's a note to everybody out there that might be thinking about it, especially
that's right.
You girls. You're certainly welcome to play soccer. Now, Saskatchewan, I guess, is not a hotbed of soccer in the sense of a lot of people on the national team and stuff, but there are a couple of people that are going to be playing on our national teams, hopefully. Who are those folks?
That's right. There's one boy, Kevin Holness, who's over in Europe right now with our Canadian national under-16 team. He's playing against European competition, getting ready for the World Cup for under-16s, which is played in Canada this year. And we've got a woman named Jean Mansui, who made the first national women's team last year, and she's hoping again to play this year. And also this year they're going to have the first ever World Cup for women. So there's a lot of opportunities arriving for both male and female in the world of soccer.
Now I've heard it said that soccer is the most played sport in the world.
In the world, that's right.
And in a lot of countries, it's by far their national game, and everybody plays. That must make it difficult for Canadians to compete internationally, just because of the sheer volume of players.
That's right, it does very much so. With the amount of other sports we have here, it makes it very hard for the players, because you go over to Europe or South America, and that's what they do all the time. They've always got the ball at their feet, and they're always juggling it from the time pretty well they're walking. But we're hopefully developing, and our players, our young players, are coming along really well. I think some of the things that are helping us out is we run soccer schools during the summer that the children attend for a week, and it's basic grassroots stuff, and it's very good for them.
Is it a problem with the length of our season, Tom? It's not, we're not in the tropics here, so there's maybe not as long to play either.
Well, it is very much so. With the amount of cold weather and the snow that we get, it's extremely hard to get on the field since we can't really get on until May. officially on. And fortunately, with the field houses being built in Regina and the one up in Saskatoon, we're now being able to do elite development right through the winter months.
You mentioned that the provincials just finished up, and that was indoors.
Indoors, yeah.
How do you play soccer indoors? Like, don't the walls get in the way or things like that?
Well, they use the walls. They're allowed to play the walls as part of their teammates, really, so you can do little passes off the wall and things like that.
More like hockey.
Yeah, very similar to the hockey dance. 5-a-side, 6-a-side stuff.
So you just bang it off the wall and keep on going. Yeah. Well, Tom, thanks very much for joining us, and please thank all these young people for coming along. You can hold on to my chicken here for a while. So if you folks are out there interested in youth soccer, why not get a hold of your local association and get involved? It's going to be one of the most fun things you've ever done. Time now for our third and final video of the day. This is the title track to Glass Tiger's big album, The Thin Red Line. It's Alan Frew and crew, The Thin Red Line.
It's a good feeling. Twix feels so right. It feels so fine. A good feeling. Twix, it gives me such a good feeling. Good cookie. Good caramel. Good chocolatey coating. Twix is made to feel good about. It's a good feeling. A Twix, it feels so fine.
Here's the fabulous Atlantic Bee Mop with its built-in remote control wringer and thick special dripless sponge head that always stays soft and absorbent. Your hands never touch the water. To wring it out without bending or straining, just pull up the lever. And now, in addition to the interchangeable Bee Mop head sold separately, comes the new Queen Bee Mop, 28% wider for all those heavier cleaning jobs. Also available, the Shaggy Duster with telescopic handle and the Shaggy Dust Mop with flexible handle. Two other fine Atlantic Bee products designed to ease your cleaning chores. Sold everywhere.
So, you think you know a lot about Saskatchewan? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's by playing the CBC Radio 540 Roadmap Contest. Daily, we'll be asking questions about our towns, cities, and resorts, and at the same time, give you a chance to win prizes. We'll also register your name to win a fly-in fishing weekend for 2 at Nickel Lake Lodge in northern Saskatchewan, or a weekend for 6 at Sergeant's Holiday Farm in Borden. Play the CBC Radio 540 Roadmap Contest and enjoy your Saskatchewan vacation.
What's in today is out tomorrow. But I prefer the things that never go. Like the taste of a Mars bar a day. It gives me what I want at work, rest and play. Things may come and go. There's one thing I know. Mars will always be one of a kind.
Pretty sappy Easter music, I would have to say. Thanks to all you folks for those wonderful Easter messages, and thanks to the people who correctly identified this week's famous faces. We'll show you the famous face, and we'll tell you who the winners are. The first famous face belonged to Dalton Collins. There he is, who lives in Tyner, Saskatchewan, and Dalton's face was identified by Chris Mathers in Eston, Saskatchewan. And our second famous face belongs to Trina Warbeck, I believe it is, Trina Warbeck, who lives in Saskatoon. There's Trina. And that face was identified by Michael Dieno, who lives in Aberdeen, Saskatchewan. So congratulations to you, Michael, and to you, Chris. We'll be sending off Switchback magnets. No, mugs. We'll give you magnets, too. It'll be easier then for your mugs to, like, sit still. Thanks to all of our guests this week, Tom McManus and various players from Regina and area involved with the soccer upcoming season. Congratulations to you. Karen Matz, who brought along all those cats. Thanks to you, Karen. And the Rabbit Kids, Tanis and Robin Shellhouse. Thanks for bringing your pets along. Thanks to Abby Medina for showing me that wonderful, huge chocolate thing. And thanks to Arletta Wood, who also lent us a rabbit. Next week's program, it's our makeover contest, and we're also going to give you some ideas on pet grooming, and we're also going to have these 3 videos on next week's Switchback.
Want to dance with you, my man. Get on the floor and work it out if you can. Here's my ulterior motive. I mean, my game.
This is Grand Master Flash. Do you know what time it is? It's a rap single. It's a pretty bizarre one, but you're going to like it.
They adore. You might as well give them what they came here for. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Lean on me.
And Club Nouveau brings back Lean On Me. If you're a soft shoe kind of dancer, you're going to like this one. And if you just like good tunes, this is a good one.
It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. 'Cause tonight.
And the 4th big hit off the Invisible Touch album done by Genesis is this one. Tonight, Tonight, Tonight. And that's next week on Switchback. So we want to remind you folks of our Easter egg competition. You have a chance to win this wonderful thing if you have correctly found all 8 of our Easter eggs here, and tell us where they are and send them to us. Happy Easter, everybody. We'll see you next week.
This is CBC Television.